In this video, we're going to talk about the filming step of the video production process. If you're just getting started, these four things are going to be the most important for you to focus on. We're going to talk about intention. We're going to talk about your energy and vibe. Then we're going to talk about your equipment. And then we're going to talk about your comfort. Let's go ahead and get into that. Very first one, intentions. When it comes to recording your videos, you really need to understand what your intention is for creating that particular video. If you just get on camera and just start randomly talking, it's going to be apparent to the people who are watching your video that you aren't fully prepared and that they really don't know what you're talking about, what your points are, or why they should be investing their time in your video. I talk about this more in the planning video that I did before, which I will link up here. If this is your first video in the series that you're watching, I encourage you to go watch the planning video and then come back here and watch this video that's all about filming. We need to have the right intention when it comes to creating videos for our business. When I first started, I had a completely different intention with my YouTube channel than I do today. Having the right intention with your videos and your channel is going to help encourage you to not only continue, but help you get more energized with the additional videos that you continue to create. And once you start seeing that people are watching your videos, they're watching your videos longer, and they're subscribing to your channel, they're submitting their information for one of your lead magnets, that's going to drive that energy for you to continue doing what you're doing. If you are creating your channel or your videos with the wrong intention, they're going to know it, they're going to feel it, and they're not going to come back and watch your videos. The next thing I want to talk about is comfort. This is not necessarily comfort on camera, but it's more about comfort in what you're wearing and how you look when you show up on camera. Now, there are some people who want to do their videos from their bedroom, or they want to do it from the floor, they want to do it from the desk or on the couch. It's up to you where you want to film your videos, but I do encourage you to find a place in your home or in your office where you feel the most comfortable, at least when you're getting started. Put on something that makes you feel comfortable. If you have a particular brand color, or if you have a particular look that you go for that's going to help your ideal clients when they see your videos say, hey, I recognize her from LinkedIn, or I recognize her from Facebook, then definitely incorporate your brand and what you're doing on other platforms into your YouTube videos. That's just going to help you become more recognizable to those people who are already searching for what you offer on YouTube. When you are showing up comfortable, meaning you've got on comfortable clothes, you've got on your brand color, you're feeling energized, you've got either your hair's pulled up, you've got your makeup on, whatever that look is for you that's making you feel really comfortable, it's going to help reduce the stress and anxiety that you have when it comes to pressing record. If you're dressing in something that doesn't feel comfortable to you, you're automatically going to start your video with this discomfort that's going to come across as you don't want to be recording your videos. Now, you'll notice that I most of the time have on a black top because this is one of my brand colors. But if you watch my live streams, which I've been doing on Saturday mornings on YouTube at 10 a.m. Eastern, then you'll notice that I've got my hair up, I've got different backgrounds, I'm sitting in different places in my home where I'm more comfortable. It's also on a Saturday morning, which is not a business day for me, where I'm not typically working. That brings me to another point, is that when you're recording or filming your videos, know that you can edit out the parts that you don't like. You're going to have parts where you have long pauses, you lose your train of thought, you aren't saying the right thing the way that you want to, and that's okay. There are YouTubers today that have over 1 million subscribers, and they will show you behind the scenes that they still, to this day, even though they've been doing it for 10 years or more, that they still mess up, and it's just part of the process. I'm sharing that information with you so that you're coming into this with the right expectations. You're coming in with the thought of, I'm going to get it done, and it doesn't need to be perfect. Once you've started creating your videos, you're going to have analytics, you're going to have experiences, you're going to have feelings about the output or that final product of that video, that you're going to say, here's what I need to change, or I need to look at what I'm doing here, or I had a really interesting intro, but maybe I want to make it better next time. Maybe you forgot your call to action. all of that's okay because you're just getting started. The important thing is to get the filming done, post and publish your videos, and then really look at what 1% or what one thing you can do next time to make it better. Know that too, that when you're watching someone's pre-recorded video, that it has been edited. So what you're seeing is the version that we want you to see. There's a lot of behind the scenes interruptions, a lot of things that we're messing up on that we're editing out so that you see a great final product. I've included a video that I recently did on editing your videos using Descript, which I will include up here and a link in the description. If you want to go ahead and take a look at that, that will be the next step in this process. Next, I want to talk about energy or your vibe. We've talked about feeling comfortable in the clothes and how you look and where you're sitting or standing in your house or in your office in order to feel good about your recording process. Now it's all about the energy that you bring to the camera. I will tell you that you will feel drained after you are recording your videos, and to block out more time than you think it's going to take because you're going to mess up. You're going to have retakes. You might even get frustrated. When I recorded the first video in this series about planning and scripting out your videos, I actually started that process the day before I actually recorded it. I wasn't in the right mindset. I kept recording and it wasn't coming out right. So I decided to just call it a day and I decided to shut everything down, try again the next day, and my energy, my vibe was completely different. I'm not sure if it was the weather, if it was a full moon, or what it was, but I wasn't in my best space in order to create or produce a really high quality video. It's okay. It's going to happen. And just know that if it does, it's perfectly fine. It's just part of who we are. It's part of our process. It's part of getting better. And really, you're not going to know what you don't know until you get started. I will say if you are a morning person, meaning you have more energy in the morning, you're more focused, you're more productive, there's less interruptions. Whatever that looks like for you, could be at night. Maybe that's the best thing for you when everyone else is sleeping and it's the end of your day and you can finally go and sit and have peace and quiet and focus and get some things done before you call it a day. Know when you have your highest energy levels in the day, when you have the most focus, and when you're going to be able to get that video done at your best and highest quality. The reason why I share that with you is that I've done this before where I'm a morning person. I have most of my energy, most of my focus, most of my productivity is all done in the morning. If I wait until the afternoon, meaning after about 2 o'clock, I am not going to have the energy or the vibe to actually create my videos. I feel it. So a lot of times my videos don't either get done or they're not done to the quality that I want them to be simply because I'm not in the right energy mindset or I'm not in the right vibe that I want to have for that particular video. Also, ladies, we're over 40. Our hormones are changing. So we need to pay attention to what is actually happening within our bodies and be able to flex with the time and know that things are changing and that's okay. The last thing I want to talk about is equipment. And this is one thing that a lot of people oftentimes think that they have to have these majorly expensive cameras and lighting equipment and all of this equipment to adjust your audio. And it's something that they've seen with these major influencers and big YouTube channels that started 10 years ago. And they've worked up to that point where they can have that level of equipment that costs a lot of money. They also have teams in place that can help them maneuver and work all of those. So it's not them doing everything. If you have a phone that has a camera on it, which we all do, you have the equipment that you need right now to start creating high quality videos that people love. I am using right now to record this video my Samsung Galaxy S21, and I'm using the front facing camera, which is a high quality camera. It can either record in 1080 or 4K. If you're using a camera on your phone that is of high quality like that, you are good to go. Use whatever you have currently and then you can always evolve and upgrade later. For my audio, I am using a wireless Bluetooth microphone. A lot of times I'll hold it or I will clip it onto my shirt or a collar so that I can use my hands, because if you've been watching this video, you can see that I talk a lot with my hands. And so I will use this as my microphone because I'm a good distance away from my phone. So I can't reach it to touch record to start it and stop it. So what I will do is I will go ahead and make sure that I do a test clip first and make sure that my audio is working, make sure the distance from my camera is okay, make sure that there's enough room above my head, because you don't want your camera being so close to the top of your head, which I did recently as well for a clip in my last video, where you don't have room for captions if that's where you choose to put them. You also want to make sure that you're centered. You want to make sure that your background's okay, and you want to make sure that you look okay. So if my hair was just kind of like messed up over here, or if there was stuff on my teeth, or if I had lipstick on my teeth, or it was messed up, like you just want to make sure that you're camera ready based on the vibe and the energy that you're going to have in that topic and in that video. Always do a test clip for those reasons. I am doing a test clip first to make sure that positioning, I'm okay. Audio is coming through okay. I know the heat's on right now, but I'm going to make sure that that is off. So you want to make sure everything is working as it should. The last thing that you want to do, and I've done this before and it's really frustrating, is to create an entire video. You think it's great. Then you go to watch it and the audio is not working properly. And this has happened before where I thought the audio was actually connected on my microphone and it wasn't. So yeah, you could hear me, but you could definitely hear the distance between where I was standing and where the camera actually was. You don't need to purchase a microphone like this, but I will include a link below if you are interested in getting one like this, because the quality of these microphones is really good and the price is not that high. In fact, I used to buy one just as a single microphone, and now I just bought a new one because I wanted to have a dual pack. They only come with two in a pack now. I thought it was upside down. They only come with two in a pack now, but it's a really great microphone. In fact, it's got really good distance where you can be about 65 feet away from the camera, and the quality of the audio sounds like you're really close to the camera. If you don't have a microphone, then you can go ahead and use either your earbuds that you might already have and be using for phone calls or listening to music. As long as they have a microphone, then it will work. If you don't have those either, you can use the microphone in your phone. It's a really good quality microphone. You'll just need to be closer to your phone so that you're close to the microphone and it won't sound echoey or sound like you're a far distance away from the video. Okay, let's talk about lighting. If you're just getting started, you can use natural lighting in your home or your office, which serves as a really good resource when you're first getting started with your videos. If you're ready to purchase a lighting source, you can use something like a ring light to get started, or what I'm using, and I'll show you when I'm not recording this video, I'm using a box light that has a sheet over it that kind of softens the light so it's not real harsh on my face or on the video itself. This is the lighting source that I use, and this is just the base of it, where you can change the height of it with these. They twist, and it's about 7 feet, 6 feet. It's up there. So you can change it, but it looks like this. So this cover right here creates a softer look so that the light isn't so harsh on you. And then it simply just flips on and off. And that's what it looks like. I'm using a tripod with my phone right now while I'm recording, and it's actually adjustable and goes to 6 feet. It's been really helpful whether I'm recording on my desk or I'm recording right now where it's on the floor. I'll include a link to all of these resources in the description. This is the video stand that I've been using for recording my videos. And you can see here that these clip and it lowers. So it's very easy to change the height of the stand. You can use it on your desk or you can use it as a stand-up tripod. This also turns so that you can use it for vertical videos or for horizontal videos. You can also tilt it back and tilt it forward. And as you can see here, you can actually use it for a camera as well. What was your favorite part of this video? Are you going to go ahead and get started now that you have this information? Let me know in the comments. I would love to know if you have any questions or anything specific that you're looking for when it comes to filming your videos. It's time to edit, which is what this video is ready and waiting for you to do.